It also makes it easier to cut and slice.
Pause for a second, kitten.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I might have been a little bad on that first couple minutes, but that's fine. The audio now works. It may have been replaying itself.
Do I need to start the audio again?
We probably should. Because you remember how it was playing out of that? It was also playing through my PC, and I didn't realize that my desktop audio was turned on.
Oh, lovely. Okay. Suppose you can crop all this out then.
Yeah. My apologies. I am the tech gremlin. And the husband. Everything should be functioning now.
Okay, husbando. Hi all, it's Pikapath, and welcome to my channel. If there are any glitches, bugs, no audio, blame my husband.
Yeah, that's all on me.
We're getting used to YouTube and going live before we actually go to Japan in January, so we thought we'd get all set up and ready to go.
Some practicing at least.
So today we're making steak tartare, which is a raw steak dish. It's, I think it's French origin. I'm actually not 100% sure.
It is French in origin, but originally it was done by mincing the meat rather than chopping.
And it's still done minced in France.
Very true.
I don't particularly want to do minced meat. I've never actually tried it that way. Tempting. Tempting.
We have a meat mincer.
Maybe next time. So I've just put my steak in the freezer. The reason you put it in your freezer is so that it kills any bacteria or bugs that are on the meat. And it also makes it easier to slice. So, yes, these are shallots. They're an onion, a type of onion. Just smaller. I like them a lot nicer than an onion, but traditionally used. I'm just dicing this really nice and fine. I don't actually inspect any views on this one, but that's okay.
And we'll see what happens.
That was a horrible cutting technique. I don't actually think I've ever introduced my name on this. Should I?
Introduce what?
So my name's Sarah. Husband is husband, only because he has a very unique name, and I don't really want the that much attention if we do end up getting big, but I don't expect. So yes.
No, I am fine with my name going out because I'm also on Twitch. And I'm using my real name on Twitch. So I'm DM.
That's fair.
One of very few in the world. Except for another girl who lives in East Perth. So hers is spelled differently.
So these are cornichons, which are very, very small pickled cucumbers. Again, I'm chopping them up really small so that when everything is finished, it's all the same size, consistency, and with every bite, you get a bite of everything. Why hello there? Yes, why hello there? Yes. So just chopping up cornichons really fine. I'm really not sure what to chat about while doing this.
Well, this is where weird people coming in and talking about random stuff is quite helpful. But how do you feel about Australian beef?
Australian beef?
Yes.
One of the best in the world. I wouldn't say it is the best. I like our farming practices and the laws that are originated around there. It's a nice, tasty beef. It's obviously not as good as some of the Japanese beef, but I'm a little partial towards Japanese food, which probably why I'm partial towards Pikachu's. But Japan probably does have the best beef in the world, according to most, especially they like Kobe and things. Why is my phone going off?
That's me.
I don't need to worry about it.
Nope.
Cool. Sweet.
It's just me letting people know that we are live.
Okay, that's fair. Did you use the thing I sent you?
No, you sent me something?
It's fine. It just said I'm going live, yada, 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 on YouTube. The post, because I was going to try and post it elsewhere, but I forget that TikTok and Instagram are photos.
Yes.
So
we can make you a standardized photo
yeah, that
image to go up.
Yeah. Going live soon.
We're going to do that with me anyway. And I'm thinking of making it the testing broadcast image with saying technical issues. We'll be back soon.
That's all good. Still just me watching. Me do.
I mean, me and you.
Yeah. So I got one watching now. Alright, these
We
are
officially have two. Your streaming, well, not streaming software. YouTube says there's two in your creator content area.
Oh, okay. Say hello if you're actually there. So these are baby capers. You can use normal size capers if you'd like. I like baby because they don't require as much chopping. I do still chop them. I am using probably about 2 tablespoons of capers. And I didn't put a cloth under my chopping board to make sure it didn't move. That's very nubs of me. Thank you, husband.
So why do you use capers?
Nice, salty, adds depth, adds flavour. It's traditional.
And also the use of smaller capers is a nicer mouthfeel than the big, weird,
you'd still
grassy pop.
You still chop them with the big ones. I have already gone through that. So yeah, capers are now in there. So that is that work? Okay, I can't actually see what. Cool. So there. So in there is now your shallots, your cornichons, and your capers. So next is about a teaspoon of mustard. You can use whatever type you like. I am using Dijon.
Normally we also use truffle mustard, but
you can use truffle mustard, which makes more sense when I bring out my next ingredient, which is a truffle sauce. So this is actually my secret ingredient. I don't often tell people this is actually what I put in it, so congratulations if you're watching the stream. This is my secret ingredient.
I mean, it's the first time we're using that one, isn't it?
Second. Right. So that is like an earthy undertone flavors. It just kind of helps give it depth and body. And a slight umami to it. Next is lemon zest. So I'm just going to wash my lemons because I don't know how many hands have touched this before going in.
Considering there are random Woolworths lemons, probably a lot.
So Woolworths is if anyone is watching from a different country, is one of our two major supermarkets. So you got Woolworths and Coles. We also have IGA, which is independent grocers. There is Fresh Provisions.
Yeah, two independent ones.
Independents, yeah. Green Grocer, Good Grocer, Good Grocer.
Good Grocer is still classed as an IGA, pretty sure.
No, they're unique individual ones.
Okay.
So just a little bit of zest. This helps bring in a little bit of your words. Sorry, words.
Aromats.
Citrus. Acid. Now I am just going to take the 2 cheeks of this for me and my husband for dinner. So this will be going on our plating. So just wiped off any traces. So that'll be for plating. And then I'm just going to use this. Let me just grab my strainer that I used earlier. So use this to drain the cornichons and the capers. I just don't want any bits in here of the lemon. Straight back into my sink. Now, for spice or heat or zing, I'm adding just a couple of drops of Tabasco sauce. And for another level of umami is Worcestershire sauce. Yes, that's how I say Worcestershire. I don't know if that is actually correct, but that's what I'm going with.
I mean, it's better than me who goes Worcestershire.
Yes, but you can do that because you're Irish heritage.
It's English.
Yes, that's why you can do it.
I also have English heritage.
Yeah, so do I. But I have more English than you. So I'm just going to give this a little stir to combine everything. This is our base level of ingredients. Make sure you add salt and pepper. This dish, it doesn't really matter when you add the salt and pepper because there's no cooking involved, which means
you're not cooking the salt into each individual layer.
Yes, you're not having to do layers of flavour. There is only one layer of flavour. Pikachu, sorry about that. No! Stay.
Starting to smell nice.
Thank you. But we've only been streaming for like 17 minutes, which means it hasn't been the 20 minutes yet for the meat. Typically, I would walk away and do something, but this is just strange and odd. And not really used to this. Unedited version of me.
I mean, this will stay up on our YouTube page, and then I'll edit it in full so as we can have a more nicer, more even version on page.
That works.
Oh, it's a little heart Pikachu.
Yeah. Did you really just realise that?
Yeah, I thought you put them all out front because you can't see this side too well.
Damn it. Yeah, it can go this side then.
You can't see much with the screen being that small. I can switch us to the larger screen whilst we're waiting for the meat.
Yeah, but then when you're editing it, can you edit both ones separately?
No.
Then no.
I don't have that power.
Oh, it's too early to cut the bread because that'll start going stale way too quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like 5 o'clock and that's still a little bit too early to eat. So, hello, kitty.
You can talk about plans. I mean...
Yes, so we are planning to actually do one on both YouTube and Twitch tomorrow. Hopefully we can get that up and running. This one was meant to be on Twitch as well, but we failed.
Twitch doesn't like us trying to sign in so many times.
Yeah. Yeah, we were trying to use a really, really cheap Chromebook to do this, and it didn't work.
Yeah, so now we're running off my PC instead.
We just need to connect my Twitch to your PC. Which is annoying. So, yes. So, yeah, tomorrow we are planning to do... Grab the book.
Yep.
To do a couple of recipes from a new cookbook we got. As I pick a path, I would assume you get that it's Pikachu's. So Pokemon. So the cookbook that we got is, of course, the Pokemon cookbook, and we are planning to do the front cover and possibly a drink. So that is our plan for tomorrow. And it's not opening for me. So that we were planning on doing the lemon tarts, and you said lemonade, didn't you? That one is going to be alcoholic.
Well, we're going to make it alcoholic.
But if you have any suggestions on what to do for future videos, please comment below.
We are always happy to continue cooking.
Oh, I love cooking.
She is a professional chef with 15 years of experience.
Bit more than that. Let's not go into my age here. Yes, a bit more than that.
So she certainly knows what she's doing.
I am a breakfast chef, though, rather than a nighttime chef, which means my skills are a little bit different to someone like, say,
Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. I was going to try and go with the sorted food team, but hey.
Yeah, that's also makes sense.
I was going to try and make the comparison of YouTubers rather than really professional, really
Gordon Ramsay is a YouTuber.
Super well-known TV person who's been on TV longer than I can imagine being on TV for. Alrighty, I think that's been about 20 minutes because I need to do something that's not standing here chatting because I'm really not used to that. That's been my biggest struggle.
A lot of wandering around Japan is going to be trying to fill in voids.
So you got me fillet steak, didn't you?
Yes.
So we typically use fillet steak for our tartars because my husband doesn't like fat.
It also doesn't work. I feel it is the normal thing you use in tartar, isn't it?
No.
What is it?
I think it's porterhouse.
I'm pretty sure it's eye fillet.
Pretty sure it's not eye fillet. So this isn't very frozen. That's okay. Oh, and there's my cat. She's not me. Yep, she is right there. I don't know if you can hear that. That is my kitty. Hi, sweetheart. So my cat is actually trained not to enter the kitchen. She's actually pretty good at that. She hovers around the entrance of the kitchen, though, when I have anything in my hand. So this, again, slicing everything up into teeny tiny little pieces. This is just fine dice. You want to go both. So this way I'm cutting it is both against and with the grain. So normally when you slice meat, you only want to go against the grain, make it nice, soft, and what meat is it normally?
I feel it.
Is it?
Or tenderloin.
Okay, you were correct. But you can use other types of steak. You've just got to take the fat out. So I fillet tenderloin is expensive cuts. And I suppose that makes sense. It was made for the upper class originally. And they always use the expensive cuts of meat.
The rich French.
Yes, the rich slices of meats until they realize every part of the cow, when prepared correctly, can taste amazing.
Is there a reason we don't have the main light on?
Because I forgot to turn the light switch on. Oh, wow. Let's see what that looks like on stream.
Clearer.
Clearer? Clearer is good.
At least from that one.
I have a 20-second delay from what I'm seeing happening to what I'm doing. So that's always a little bit hard on your first stream when you're not 100% sure what's actually happening. It's still just me. watching the stream. Probably should have told my family or something, friends, to watch it.
Yeah, we did it a bit late. The notifications of sending it around being like, hey, we're already streaming.
Yeah. But it was to try and get used to it more than anything else.
I'm trying to figure out how it all worked and multi-streaming and...
Yeah. So, but yes, as I was saying, this is the hardest thing I've had to overcome while YouTubing. How much I do want to show off my collection, it is probably the most difficult part.
Constant talking and filling in space. And...
Constant talking, filling in space, me actually physically being here on camera with random strangers I don't know. Fights my anxiety of that. I think everyone would have that when they actually go through with it. I thought I'd be better than I am with the anxiety side of it. The fear, I guess.
Yeah, it is still people peering into your life. I'm weirdly desensitized to it because my entire job is watching people sleep. And that makes it a bit of a weird...
I would cut that out.
Internal thing.
Just in case your work doesn't like it.
That's fine, they can't find me.
Yeah, but people can find you knowing what you do with your unique name.
It'll be fine.
Okay. Suppose if anyone does ever try and find us, we have somehow managed to make it big.
Also, they're not going to be annoyed at me talking about the fact that I work in a medical field whilst you're making food.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything bad on this stream.
No. No, we are not. Chop, 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 chop. This is the most time-consuming part of this dish. But it is the only part of this dish, is the chopping.
I mean, there's the subtle seasoning towards the end.
The more seasoning, yeah. The making sure everything's seasoned correctly. Can you, on that note, get the eggies out of the fridge?
Yes. Do you want me to start splitting them?
No, I'll do that on stream.
Okay. 2 eggs?
I put an egg yolk in here as well as on top, so at least 3. Just see if you can.
Okay.
So yeah.
Ooh.
Suppose. So this is actually probably my favorite way to have beef, is actually raw. I also like gazpacho. I like steak, which gets cooked blue, so you get the idea of my liking of steak and beef in general.
Cured rather than cooked.
Cured or lightly cooked, seared. Yes, I know. Me doing that, holding the outside, is quite dangerous. Most chefs don't do it. I find it easier so that it doesn't.
You lost some kitty pieces. Some pieces of meat fell on the floor.
Oh God, so they did. I guess Kitty gets some steak.
I'm pretty sure she's not going to be disappointed about that.
No, I don't think so either. But I may have taken down that other camera, so they won't get to see the kitty.
That's fine. I can take it out of this thing.
Oh yeah, that's fair. So kitty. Oh.
Give me just a second.
Yep. Hey, kitty. Want some steak? Here you go. She doesn't actually like to eat it out of my hand, which is fair.
But she does enjoy it when we give her fresh meat. That's it for today.
Sorry, the tenderloin was actually really, really good, and there's not a lot of fat
to share.
Sometimes there's fat on the outside, but this one was really quite good. Alrighty. Just going to give that a good toss.
Just recheck.
Really want someone else on stream just so that we can know what's actually going on.
Need to look up a tiny bit.
Straight onto the chopping board.
There we go. That should be good because that's now centered on the chopping
So
board.
that's what it looks like now. I really don't know if this is working. Yep, you can
Yep,
see.
that's perfect.
Cool. So that has the meat, the cornichons, and the everything else. Capers, shallots, Dijon.
Tartar, not tartar,
Tabasco?
truffle. Tabasco.
And Worcestershire. I'm going to keep that one for stirring. This one is going to be my taster. Need more salt. And there goes Pikachu.
Or Pikachu.
Also need some more citrus.
Does it need more zest?
Mm,
I was thinking about the zest of the Buddha's fingers that we have in the freezer.
yeah, that could work. So Buddha's finger is another type of citrus. This one doesn't have a lot of flesh, so no juice. But it is a really, really good zest. It's different from lemon in the way that it's lighter and more floral. He's lost.
I think we might have used it.
Did we use it?
Yeah.
Sounds like us.
Not where I thought it would have been.
No,
Yeah,
it's gone.
Buddha's fingers are more like an Earl Grey tea compared to just a normal black tea.
Yeah, so more complexity, florally.
A lot more smoother, the flavour is a lot more subtle, but it travels a lot longer. Stays on your palate a lot more.
Yes.
It's a lot more transformative to the food.
So this is the section where you sort of change it to your own flavour profile. So I've just added a little bit more spice and a little bit more Worcestershire, so just some more subtler flavours for underneath. There you go, it's stealing. I wasn't ready for you to try that yet. I think it needs more truffle. That could just be me.
So it's going to sound weird. What about the yuzu salt?
Yeah, that could work. Different type of salt. Different type of salt, different type of
Citrus.
citrus, so more complexity in the citrus flavours. It's directly in front of you.
That one or that one? Okay. Because this is yuzu powder.
So my cupboard is
Full of fun things.
incredibly, what's the word, like diverse. Mostly Asian flavors, because that's just what we like.
It's also where Australia, well, even WA is the closest to is Asia.
Well, we are part of the Asia Pacific.
The most unique flavor we have that we can get easy access to.
Because Australia doesn't really have much of our own. We do have some. So macadamias and finger limes are Australian.
Bushmint is good, but you really want to use that with more of a kangaroo. Could be kangaroo sausages again.
Oh, we could. That is so much better.
Although at that point it's just a Kangas Khan sausage.
That's a little true on the nose. So I'm quite happy with how that flavour is.
So the weird salt helped?
Yes, the weird salt helped.
Excellent. And don't forget, you're going to make it a lot richer with the egg yolk that you're going to put in a bit.
So I'm just going to separate one of the eggs. Add in.
I forgot to post in a place that would have been helpful.
Reddit?
Not even Reddit. The WA Creator Club. Group. We'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah. Egg white. I suppose we could try using that tomorrow. But yeah, that yolk is just straight in.
Not that I would have prepped for anything for egg whites, but we might have something in here that I could use.
I was thinking maybe a meringue on top of the tart. Could do one with a slight meringue.
You could turn it into the ice cream ones instead of the Pikachu ones. I forget what the ice ones are called. The ice cream ones.
Oh, I know who you mean. Vanilla?
Yeah, that one.
I'm really happy with that. So with cooking, you can show that to camera and I'll feed it to you.
That is very nice.
So with cooking, it's a lot about tasting, testing, modifying, changing, because one lemon off one tree and a lemon off another tree can taste completely different with different levels of acidity and flavor. And depending on the type of lemon you get, so these are your normal type of lemons, but you can also get lemonade lemons, which have a more punch of the actual juice and less punch of the zest. Also, usually will have a different flavor, but that's a different type of citrus itself. It's not the same. It's not a lemon. So there are 100 different varieties of each fruit and veg, each one having a different combo.
One man in America has 128 different apple species.
That has, kept them from extinction. And there's hundreds and hundreds of different types of potato.
Oh,
yeah. Side-by-side taste testing of potatoes was a really interesting experiment we did. We could do again if we can find different types of potatoes.
Oh, I definitely
Let us know if you would like that.
I will hunt down Spudman.
So yes, I'm just going to put a little bit of cling film over this. Just so that it stays fresh and nice, because even for us it's a little bit too early to eat.
Oh yeah, it's 5:09.
Yeah. So we typically eat at about 6, which is
normal for us, but that's because you're a very early riser because you get up at 5 a.m. for work, and I occasionally have to get up that early for work.
I like to clean up as I go, and you can see me rinsing all my dishes and stuff. That's just how I've been trained. So I'm going to need to get some things out for plating. So I'm going to plate it a slightly traditional way, but not completely traditional. Because I have mixed all the ingredients together. Some keep the ingredients separate. I'm done with cutting, aren't I?
Yeah.
So that can get washed up. I'm just going to put that behind, just because that will take a little bit too much time with my back turned towards you. This goes back up. So my plan is to have the tartar here. the bread sliced on the side. Oh, I do need a board again.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Bread.
But I'll use a different board just because
Raw meat.
raw meat. Yep. And then an egg yolk sitting on top of the meat. So, yes.
We can make one serve up now, and then we can end the video there, and then just leave it in the fridge for a bit.
Yeah, but they suggest a little bit longer on stream. I've only been on for 40 minutes. I told you it'd take me 45.
I just got a bit muddled with the painful dealings with OBS.
It'll be great once you get it down packed. But to get to that point.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing in here that actually just uses egg whites.
Oh, that's strange.
At least not that I saw. I didn't do a comprehensive look through.
Could I get the browsing phone?
Yes. What are you using it for?
Well, we've got time. Might as well try and make a dessert.
Cool. I mean, you could do that on the Chromebook.
Oh yeah, right. This thing.
Which is going to be a bit easier for you to use too.
Sure, let's go with easier. Let's see. Basic meringue. Prep time 15 minutes. Okay. 4 egg whites. So I guess I'll put another yolk in that mix. Salt, caster sugar, and vanilla. Vanilla. Caster sugar. Do we have more caster sugar?
I don't know if it's not up there. Probably not.
We might need caster sugar for tomorrow. Flour. I think we got rid of the one that was caster sugar. So we don't have a container. So, no, we can't do this.
Oh well. I'll have to go past IGA tomorrow.
That is not a cup. So, no, can't make meringues.
You just make very unsugared meringues.
You need the sugar to be able to keep it safe, to be able to cook it. Okay. So, no, you can't. Go back to that stream. So I can see that no one's watching.
I mean, that's how everyone starts.
I know. I know.
It's funny hearing about big YouTubers when they had first started.
Oh.
Ludwig, for example, kept looking over at chat. And we had like 4 people in, and they were all family members just watching him to support him. And he looked over and someone wrote in, "Stop looking over here, no one's talking to you, just go back to the game."
Yep. Yeah.
So Ludwig's like, "There's nothing you can do to me. I've already had the sickest burn already. And it was from my family."
Well, at least he's got family on his chat. We forgot to tell mine.
Mine, probably too busy getting drunk.
Yeah.
Friday after all.
It is a Friday. They are Irish.
I mean, the part I was thinking of was Macedonian, but same thing, really.
That's fair. Your aunt's side is Irish, though.
My dad's side?
Yes, but your aunt who married the Macedonian.
Yes.
So, easy. Nice and round, nice and flat. You've got to make sure you do push it in different layers, as you saw me do with this, the back of the spoon. It keeps it nice and smooth on top and keeps it firm in place. Just put that aside. I'm going to grab the bread. So we've just got a baguette. You can do this with any type of bread. It doesn't need to be a baguette. What? I've done it again, haven't I?
Yeah, you took it away.
Took it away.
You specifically took it away.
We'll cut it out on a nice big angle.
But we like using
Baguette.
just because it gives you nice, easy to hold sizes, whereas a full massive piece of bread is just a bit unwieldy.
Yeah, but we also like the baguette flavor. The other option we go to is the tiger.
Tiger loaf is very nice. It's got an egg wash that makes it real crusty on the outside, but super soft inside.
I like odd numbers. Get my butter.
Just making sure it's in camera view. Not even.
Was trying to bring it back up to here where I was displaying it the first time. Yep. You don't need to butter your bread. We like it buttered. Again, this is personal preference, personal choice.
Use any butter you like, really.
Yeah, it doesn't really need to be even a dairy butter.
Probably wouldn't use like a Nutella or anything like that. A hazelnut butter is going to be a bit weird.
Yes, but you could use like a nut butter or if you can't have
a Nuttalex.
Nuttalex or something.
Or the tofu ones.
Tofu ones?
Yeah, there's like soybeans. Soybean butter. In big air quotes.
I just have to do the taste test. I don't have to. I want to.
Mm-hmm. That's a better way to put it.
So I'm just going to put the yolk on top. So the yolk helps give it a richer, creamier kind of flavor. I'm just going to put a little bit of... it's gone. So on top of the bread itself and the yolk.
You forgot to move the chairs at the front.
Yes, we did.
Oh well.
And our bag of
5-cent cans, 10-cent cans.
So that is a steak tartare finished.
Looks delicious.
Thank you. Forgot the lemon. So yes, maybe we should make a drink.
I can make you a wee cocktail. It's going to be loud though.
I didn't say that this one contained alcohol, did you?
Nope.
Because I know on Twitch when I was trying to set that one up, there was a specific search that said alcohol.
I don't think we even have anything yellow or anything. Could make a lemon lime bitters.
Yeah, lemon lime bitters work.
Do you want a weird lemon lime bitters or like a traditional lemon lime bitters?
Let's go weird. So I'll get a nice tall glass.
I was considering whether I should take a camera with me.
No. Nice. Lime cordial.
You get to be the first one to try it. The yuzu bitters.
Ooh, that's right. I forgot about that. We got that. Did you want to get a lemonade?
Yes.
A few drops of. I like bitters. A good splash of lime cordial. And some lemonade. Oh, that was loud. I'm not even sure that's on camera.
No, it wasn't at all.
It's probably covering it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We've got the cordial at the bottom.
Cordial and the bitters at the
and
bottom.
the bitters, yeah. I don't have a tall spoon here.
Do you want me to go get one of the mixing spoons?
No, I'll just use a knife. One thing I actually dislike about lemon lime and bitters is it's layered and then you don't get the whole flavour. You actually have to stir it. Love the look of it. But that's one of the things I dislike is when everything's separated. I'm not one of those people.
Put a bit of lemonade in the bottom first.
I actually did this for the aesthetic. Ooh. Ooh. Would you like one?
I want to try. It's funky. How about we make a different one?
Okay.
I'll return the yuzu bitters and come back with a different weird one.
Yes, our interesting, weird bitters is, oh God, we actually have someone else.
Oh, hello, person.
It says 2 watching, so hi. Comment, say hello. Yes. I've just made steak tartar. You could probably re-watch that if you'd like, or I can go through it if you would like me to. It is my my recipe, but sharing is always fun.
We do have 11 different bitters in our back room. This is shisho bitters.
Any. Eggs?
Yes, please.
Oh God, that was too much. I'll move that aside. And a few drops of bitters.
So the reason you put it on the ice is because that's going to fragrance the ice. So after you pour everything on, put a little bit of lemonade in first.
You don't want it layered, do you?
No.
Okay. So I'm not making it layered.
There.
Because
Now you add the lime.
I know how to make a lemon lime bitters, my love.
Okay.
Reason is, yeah. The reason you do it is it's traditionally served.
Layered.
Layered.
Quick, it's trembling.
Ooh. Oh, you can have the first sip of this one.
I suppose you mean the second sip. There's a lot of head on this one.
Yes, that's because you asked me to do it the different way.
That's a very different flavor.
It is a very different flavor.
From not a lot of change.
So, yeah. Which is another thing to put in, is that slight changes of either like a single ingredient can change the overall whole flavor. So with the truffle, you don't actually need in this one, you don't actually need to add it. It's something I add specifically to add depth and volume and a little bit of earthiness to it. You don't even need to replace it with anything. So that's just how
The shisho bitters doesn't even taste like bitters.
it has a bitter taste.
Yeah, but not like
Like traditional bitters.
It's a very subtle.
Which one is this one?
That's mine.
That's yours?
the yuzu.
Do you want the yuzu, not the shisho?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, this is the shisho. That's the yuzu. Right.
Yes, it is.
I want the shisho. Let's make very nice old fashions.
Yes.
I mean,
Aren't you glad I asked you to get it?
Interesting old fashions.
Old fashioned like you. Trying to figure out how to get this to work. So yes, it says 2 people watching, but it doesn't say no one's chatting.
1 and 2.
Yes, but it said 1 a lot until like 20 minutes ago. So yes.
And then I refresh my browser.
Okay.
Because we've been going 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
I don't actually have a dessert plan for dinner.
I brought your seashells.
Yes, for me. But that was my Valentine's Day present, was chocolate. I got you a smoke gun.
Gonna make a lot of dumb things with the smoke gun.
I also do have something coming from Japan from him as well. It's not just chocolate.
Yeah, she has more Valentine's Day Pikachu stuff.
Yes, so I have the Japanese one. This one I bought myself because it was too cute not to. It is gorgeous. This one's getting released Wednesday?
Yes, I believe so.
Super, super cute. Probably my favourite Pikachu that I have. I don't know if that's just because it's one of the newest.
I mean, you did just get fancy dancy female Pikachu and scientist Pikachu.
So the new drop from Pokemon Center online, I didn't manage to get the Eevee ones, but I got the other 3 Pikachus that have dropped. So they are on their way. So you can look forward to watching that one. Did you want to swap the cameras around now, seeing as the food itself is done? And it is mostly just me chatting to you guys?
So
Yep. That was actually a quicker changeover this time.
So we're not that far behind.
Not anymore. When we started, we were about 20 seconds, so we weren't sure quite where it was. Oh god.
You're now 3 seconds behind.
Perfect.
Which is a lot nicer.
Yes. Okay.
Shall we end stream here?
Yeah, we can end it here if you like. It has been an hour, I suppose.
We'll hopefully see them again tomorrow when we're making Pikachu tarts.
Yes. So tomorrow we are making Pikachu tarts and a lemonade, I believe was the choice of drink.
It wasn't, but sure. We'll make the lemonade. I didn't get enough lemons for that.
We have lemon juice.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
But we don't have enough sugar. We need to get sugar. Probably butter.
We don't need butter.
We have unsalted butter?
Not unsalted. Well, yes. I believe so. It's the one you brought the other lemon curd, so it says salted on it though.
We need unsalted butter for the pastry.
Oh. I still need to take this out though, right?
Yes. So you don't necessarily need unsalted butter, but that way you can control the amount of salt that goes into it. So we can just use normal butter. I will explain more of that tomorrow.
I vote normal butter.
You just don't want to get unsalted butter that we'll only use for this thing.
Yeah.
So yes, please join us again tomorrow. And I look forward to seeing you guys there. Comment below what you'd like to see us cook after the tarts. Bye.
Done.